was it, like 2 months, my whole life. One of the biggest things was if you really want to see gains,
Mm,
is you push till failure,
mm.
right? And usually, if you have a spot and you are not making it, like you're going to failure, what are they doing?
They're there to stop it from crushing you.
Crushing you, right? But at the same time, are they telling you, yeah, give up?
No, they're saying one more.
Let's go,
I
let's
hate them
go,
dudes.
let's go, right? But like in that moment, you're doubting yourself. And a lot of the times we end up getting it back up. Sometimes we don't, but you get my point, right?
Mm,
Like in that moment of doubt,
yeah,
like I'm sorry, in that moment of difficulty, the last thing you should do is doubt yourself, right?
yeah.
So I'm thinking back to again in my weak points of faith, the last thing I should be doing in that point is doubting myself. But that's usually the first thing that we do. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
And the Prophet ﷺ, like he even said that when you get these whispers
Mm,
of doubt, the first thing you should tell yourself is literally say, Amantu billahi wa rasulih. I believe in Allah and I believe in His messengers. It's affirmations. It's a verbal,
mm.
physical affirmation. You are telling yourself this.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
And it's like, there's a huge, subhanAllah, you can see the parallels, and even in life. What did they tell you? Motivational thing. You have to believe in yourself. You have to tell yourself, I can do it. You know what I
Yeah.
mean?
Yeah, 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 yeah.
SubhanAllah, in Islam, it's like literally in a hadith, it's prescribed that. Like, even in your points of weakness in faith,
Yeah.
just remind yourself that you believe in Allah and you believe in those. And sometimes that's all it is. That's all it takes sometimes.
Yeah. I think that's the same thing with like mentors. Like why you have mentors around you, why you have good people around you to keep you on that same mission.
Uh,
And I wonder like why do we need that? And like for me, like when we think about our jobs, we're consistent, and that's one thing that we hate, but somehow we're consistent in going to our jobs. And that's because we trust that there's paycheck at the end of it. But we don't really trust that there might be
Damn, that's unfortunate.
something to come out of all the efforts that we
That's
take.
crazy.
You know what I
SubhanAllah.
mean? Like we believe in the paycheck more than we believe in the one who sent the paycheck. You feel
That's
me?
crazy.
It's crazy,
Bars.
right? But I'm victim to that too. Like I weigh it, right? Like every day you wake up, if your sleep means more to you than the paycheck, you could probably go, you're gonna sleep in
It's
for a little.
crazy. Yeah.
But if you know that, hey, this money, it's guaranteed, and I value it more because I got stuff coming up, bills, whatever, then you're gonna get up and go to work, and it's not even a question. Like it's as if, and no one get that. It's quote unquote guaranteed, right? You're not gonna get duped a paycheck. I mean, it happens actually in business and stuff. Kind of hard to do that in
In
actual
America.
in America in the job. We're just gonna sue, but
Yeah.
we have so much conviction in everything in this life. It's almost an extreme to believe in the thing that isn't there, like in front of you.
No, Sheikh Yasser says something. He's like, the Sahaba believed in their two nafila rak'ahs, like their two sunnah rak'ahs. They had more belief and trust in that than we have in the dollar in our hand.
Mm, yeah,
Like like if I have a $20 bill right here, I know I can go to the market and buy something with this 20. There's no doubt, right? Like
yeah, yeah, yeah.
that's the level of faith that I have in this money that's in my hand.
Mm.
He's saying the Sahaba had that same conviction in the two rak'ahs they used to pray when they asked Allah for something.
Um,
They